the Bible has to play out. And the people that I have around me agree the same thing. Mike, many others. As he said, this was weeks ago. Yes, a report tonight witnessing the beginning of the fulfillment of Jeremiah 49. So, there's many people that are telling people, we're just going to zoom out of here. I'm surprised I've had comments. We're still here, but we know better. We know what's going on. We're on the money. As I said, people in the past would say, oh, you're looking at this or looking at that. They're just fulfilling, the enemy is just fulfilling Bible prophecy. They do have a plan. But what's going to happen next? What's going to happen next? What's going to happen next? Well, there's going to be, Ephraim's going to be taken out, or the fortress from Ephraim in Damascus. That's next. There's going to be a battle. Iran's going to retaliate, and I believe that will happen right then and there. And I'm going to go over it. But we are very close. Just minutes ago, Iran said they're going to counter. They're going to hit America, and they're going to hit Israel. I believe that's when Damascus is taken out from being a city, and the fortress from Ephraim. That's next. So, we were on the money. We said it happened tonight. It happened tonight. We were one of the only ones that said it would happen. I believe Blue also said it would happen tonight. He was looking at tonight. Put in the comment section anybody else. Most people were clueless. Like I said, it's shocking to me that people are surprised. That's the only reason why I'm saying this. People are surprised. I voiced my opinion. And I'm surprised that and then I asked some of the comments, and they'll say, well, this person, Watchman, well, we wouldn't be here for this. Well, you're wrong. They were wrong. We know what's going to happen next. Boom, boom, boom. This was a warning ahead of time. As I said also, the situation with the clock's out of time. It happened 7 days later. The first one, Israel attacked. 7 days later, 7 days later, America attacked Iran. Israel attacked Iran first. 7 days later, then America attacked. Roughly 7 days later. Now, I watch him. I don't agree with everything that he says.
Those things. The internet goes dark.
That's what I expect to happen. When that happens, it says terror by night, destruction by noonday. Now, I do not agree with everything. He could be an insider. But that's what I believe will happen. It says terror by night, and that's internet. Terror by night. They also show this in Leave the World Behind also. So, that's coming. But I think some things happened first. Mike, as I said, he's right on the money. Strait of Hormuz closed. I've been talking about this. Well, now it is. They're going to start shooting rockets.
Levels are at an all-time high, but
Strait of Hormuz is closed. I've been talking about this also. This is happening, and I'll show you. They just upped the ante. They're going to shoot rockets. This is breaking. It says, an advisor to Iran's supreme leader says Iran is now prepared to launch missiles at U.S. Navy ships in Bahrain and close to the Straits of Hormuz. German French vessels retaliate with attacks on its nuclear facilities. U.S. So this is what I expect next. This is breaking. This is breaking. 1140 says Iran's supreme leader says Iran is now prepared to launch missiles at U.S. Navy ships. That's what I expect to happen next. This is right here. Isaiah 17. This is what I expect to happen next. The fortress shall cease from Ephraim, and the kingdom from Damascus. This is what I expect next. I expect there's going to be a retaliation, and this is going to happen. This is what I expect to happen next. And then America gets hit after this. This is what I expect to happen. This is also in the day after, as I've talked about before. They're playing their script, but it's a Bible script. This is also in Jeremiah right here. Iran and then Babylon. This is right here. It's also in 2nd Ezra. It's many places in the Bible. Most people don't read 2nd Ezra, but it's right there. So a lot of this stuff was sent to me by Lisa. Thank you. Many others. Betty, Carol, many others. But as you can see, his timestamp is 88, straight down here. So says any retaliation by Iran will be met with fierce and far greater than what was witnessed tonight. So it's gonna be an all-out battle, and this is when Damascus is taken away and the fortress from Ephraim, the aircraft carrier.
All right, that's it.
It is Saturday, June 21st, the first full day of summer, and the Yankees were taking on the Orioles in Game 2 of a 3-game set. Clark Schmidt on the mound, and the Yankees were trying to get back in the win column. My recap and your reactions coming up next. This is Pinstripe Territory.
Just wanted to talk, that's all.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Finally, some positive signs from the Yankees offense. They break out. They win 9-0. That's how you're supposed to treat a last-place team. Terrific outing from Clark Schmidt. 7 no-hit innings. Few people were pissed off that he came out of the game with a no-hitter intact, but he was over 100 pitches through 7 innings. He threw 27 pitches in the first inning. You're not going to push him too much, especially when he's really dealing. You don't want to get this guy hurt. Last year, remember, he was just starting to get it together, and he got hurt, and he missed a long time, and he wasn't quite the same when he came back. This year, they want to maintain his health.
Would you dare to admit that you might already be left behind, even though you're still here? That question may sound harsh, but it's exactly what no one is saying from the pulpits or in feel-good Christian videos. While everyone is waiting for a spectacular rapture, with lights in the sky and sudden disappearances, a silent, hidden separation is already underway. And the most alarming part, it's not coming. It has already begun. This hidden separation, like a spiritual fracture, is dividing the awakened from the distracted. And contrary to popular belief, the greatest sign that the rapture is near is not in global headlines, but in the spirits of the faithful. It's that weight you feel, that unshakable sense that something has changed, that inner unrest that pulls you away from the ordinary. It's the Spirit whispering, prepare yourself. But who's actually hearing this call amid the noise of entertainment, distractions, and religious routine? In this video, we're going to expose the truth behind this invisible separation before the rapture. This isn't about theories, it's about pure, urgent, biblical discernment that transforms. We'll show you why many are already being spiritually left behind, What is triggering this silent division? And most importantly, how you can position yourself now, before it's too late.
I gotta restart.
Because
Messed
yes,
up again.
it's happening now. Are you ready to face the truth?